Hello and welcome to a Smurd P video, and today we have Transformers Studio Series 1986 Transformers the movie, figure number 23, Autobot Ratchet. With this beautiful artwork on the front, on the side, on the back, on the side again, Voyager class, big screen inspired scale detailed backdrop, Decepticon Shuttle Ambush, yeah, we're not surprised there. Backdrop included, Ratchet and the Autobots crew fight to defend the shuttle against a Decepticon attack. Let me put it this way, they didn't defend it very well. And this transforms in 26 steps. So let me get the figure out and we can have a closer look at him. Okay, firstly, I'm not a fan of the backdrops. I say this every time I do a video. That includes a backdrop. However, that does look pretty darn cool. I guess you could take out the stand bit and the sides bits and perhaps pin it against something. Now, that would look pretty decent like that. I never really thought of it like that until, well, just now. So that would be pretty epic. And it is a pretty decent size. So what I'm getting at is you could potentially get four of them in there, but will they cover too much? Maybe. Anyway, I don't have the others to show you, so I can't do that because I no longer keep Transformers. I haven't for a long time, much to my dismay. The last set I tried to keep hold of was the Rise of the Beasts Studio Series figures. I was hoping to get all of them, and then, well, then I'll sell them on. But the movie, I really did want to keep these because they are absolutely the best. Sometimes, in my mind, the best Transformers. Now, we've already seen Brawn. We've seen an Ironhide. We haven't seen a Prow. However, we have had damaged Prow, and we've had damaged Ironhide. And you can damn well expect that they're going to do a damaged Ratchet at some point and a damaged Brawn at some point. And I feel like that will complete the set, and then hopefully they will give us a normal Prow at some point, because Prow does deserve a figure before he was shot to, well, death. He's got some nice eyes in there. I do like that. Nice little gray there. I can't remember. Bear in mind, I haven't watched it for a long time. I always thought this was red. Maybe it's just me. He's got the Autobot signs there with the sort of ambulance logo there. Beautiful little sign in there. As you can see, there is, as always, some beautiful sculpted details throughout the body to show that he is a robot. He does have some pins poking out, unfortunately. You can't always get everything perfect, nor would I actually expect to be perfect, because then what would I complain about? Back looks very nice like that. So very, very compact, very, very nicely. And he is obviously a retool of Ironhide. So, you know, literally I'm expecting the same transformation as I did Ironhide, which I actually, if I remember right, I actually thought was quite enjoyable. So quickly about articulation. So the head can go all the way around. Oh, wow, look at that. That's some, sorry, even more nice detail on the back of the head that I just skimmed past. Head can move up and down a little bit as well. Arm can go up. It can go around. It has the normal single elbow joint, but there is a little bit of movement there going backwards. Hand can rotate, no finger articulation. The skirts can go up, so you can bring that all the way up there like so. You can bring it forward like that if you want. You can also bring it back like so. There's a swivel there on the thigh. A single there, you do have this big chunk here. In terms of the lower leg, is quite a bulky bit because it has a lot of the transformation in it. So you're not going to be able to get much transformed that way. The foot can go up and down. There's, oh no, there is a little movement there, which is nice. Some nice lefty and righty, which I do appreciate. And you can actually bring that forward a bit as well, because obviously that moves as part of the transformation. So, which is cool. He does come with the two guns as well, which I feel is very, very cool. Ironhide actually came with two guns as well. And I think that they are the same guns. I'm not going to pretend to say that I've gone and watched one of my old videos to double check. But these are the the two guns I would be expecting from this figure. You can go on there like so, and on there like so, and you can also put it in any other ports that, and I don't think he actually has as many as some of the others. And you can, you know, he's in that final zone where he is blasting for his life, and well, we know how that ended up. But yeah, they do look very, very cool, very, very decent. So I'm going to go get him transformed, and we can have a look at that orb mode. Okay, as usual, I missed the storage piece, which is meant to be on there. So you can put them on the leg, which on the back of the leg, which is kind of cool, a bit weird. And literally, it's all about just taking this the ambulance bit off. Just pop it off, pop it back on, like so. I hope you even saw that. And then you've got these 2 points up here, which you can literally just connect there. And you can store them on the back. The back would be my preferred place. I would have thought it would have been cool if you could put them on the sides here or something. We perhaps would have found it a bit weird, perhaps complained. But I find the back of the legs really, really bizarre. But hey, you know, it's nice that there's a couple of places that you can put these. Okay, here is Ratchet's orb mode. As you can see, he rolls very, very easily, very, very nicely. I mean, you can see the bottom of the legs just sort of underneath there, just slightly, and I really do hope that they are not getting knocked or damaged, etc. There is a nice white, although I do notice that some of the plastics do seem to be slightly different and a little bit more creamier than the pure sort of finished white, as I would call it. You can see the head obviously in there, which it would have been cool if they could have put a little effect on here. Perhaps made it a bit more animated, like that animated buzzworthy cup that we got that one time, which I thought was pretty decent. And yeah, it's a really nice transformation. They've done really, really well. Like I think I've said this before, when they do studio series, it's almost like an upgrade to a normal release. Don't get me wrong, this does cost a wee bit more than a normal release, which I guess is a little bit disappointment, but for the pure engineering of this transformation, that's all in one, and the robot mode doesn't suffer anything, I feel like they've done a really, really good job. You can use the guns as exhausts, or if you want, which I've never see preference in this, because I'm always of that mind of robots in disguise. You can flip off the little ambulances and you can put them on there, and maybe in extreme circumstances this would work. There we go. And that does look very, very cool, not gonna lie. It does look pretty decent. Oh, sorry. There he is. So there is Ratchet in his orb mode, and you know, any G1 fan is gonna be picking this up, and it is worth it, because this is probably the best G1 Autobot Ratchet that we've ever had. You know, I'm struggling to find any sort of faults on flaws, etc. There isn't many. Everything's clipped together really well, transformations very well. You've even got the guns that can work very well in orb mode. You know, I guess, I mean, one thing that I could say is, for the fact that this does cost a little bit more, they could have given us swappable body parts, maybe, to give us the effect of when he was getting blasted, rather than us having to pay for 2 Ratchets at some point. So anyway, there's my video. If you do like my channel, please support me by subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you for those that have watched this video. Thank you to those that are already subscribed to my channel. Appreciate you folks a great deal. Make sure you look after yourself, very important these days. And as always, embrace geekiness. Take care. Goodbye.